Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review the new French film, The Origin of Evil. And this drama thriller focuses on a financially at-risk woman who is played by Laura Calamy, and she reconnects with her estranged father, Serge, played by Jacques Weber, and his family, who are not too keen on her coming into this equation. You have the likes of Doria Tillier, Dominique Blanc, and Suzanne Clement as this group of main characters here interact in this uncomfortable, acidically biting kind of thriller dealing with the complexities of this woman who's coming into this rich experience, this rich family, and trying to fit in while others are trying to push her out. And director Sébastien Marnier really captures a nice bite to the way that he's looking at this situation, how he's looking at this family that has all of its wealth. This isn't one of the stronger, like, Eat the Rich type stories that we have seen in recent memory. It's hard to beat the likes of Parasite and other Bong Joon-ho like Snowpiercer, or something like even Triangle of Sadness recently. But this is something that's a lot more contained and specifically about this family. And Calame, I think, does a really good job of balancing this tightrope act of doing her own conniving, doing her own drastic measures to make sure that she's taken care of, making sure that she's in the right place, while you have the whole rest of this cast who are pushing their own way through and trying to make sure that they wind up in the place that they need to. And Weber, I think in particular, is a very powerful presence in this film, and that dynamic between Natalie and Serge is really uncomfortable. Goes to some really uncomfortable, hard places and certain things that happen. Hard to watch. And you see this complexity of this familial bond that is strained, but also specifically not healthy, and unearthing it and seeing the possible damage that can occur from it. From the opening moments with this like steamy, subtle, slow motion look into like this women's locker room, all the way up until this very evocative final shot of Natalie. This film is gorgeous in terms of its cinematography, how it's shot, how the camera captures the action of the film and really accentuates that tension, the thrills that go on throughout this film. This takes some crazy turns. Some might be a little bit more expected than others, but still, this film's going to surprise you. And it's not exactly the most impressive thematically in terms of what it's trying to do. As I mentioned before, there's others that have done it in a much fresher and deeper kind of way, but it still offers up quite an enjoyable kind of watch for a little over 2 hours of this really toxic and uncomfortable family dynamic that certainly has plenty to build off of and plenty of awkwardness to go around. But those are my thoughts on The Origin of Evil. Let me know what you think. Let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.